said you're fucked up again?
Yes, it's fine.
Extra, extra, shark spotted up, bay, suspicious fish, read all about it, extra, extra. Oh, excuse me, I'm looking for the broadly speaking detective agency.
Oh, are you now? We're all looking for something maybe. Consider like this one. Cold, dark, cynical, prone to rain. There are more places to watch than there are to find, if you know what I mean.
Actually, I don't.
Still up, you might need it.
Hi, excuse me. I seem to be a little lost. I'm looking for 367 Dark Alleyway, broadly speaking.
You may have an address, but the place you're looking for, moving on. Any map!
It's supposed to be. It's a detective agency.
Oh, sure. There's a north, south, east, and west. But what direction do you take when the world's turned upside down, if you know what I mean?
I'm not following you.
Good. You make me nervous if you did.
Dogs bark at midnight.
Cats get a moon.
Welcome, comrade.
Is terrible way to start password.
I'll make a note.
Where is subject?
Over there, the little one with the map.
Is the one you are certain?
Is the one all right?
What? You try funny? Talk like me?
Relax.
Is not Russian, ha ha. Is American rude?
I'll make a note.
How can anyone find anything in this strange, confusing city? Extra, extra, out of town close to city strange, read all about it. Oh, a newsie! You must know your way around.
Oh, I know my way around if you know it, but listen, you don't know the unknown till it's prone to own you, if you get what I mean.
Huh? Extra, extra, out of town basketball corner, read all about it. What is this place? Why is it so dreary and hopeless? And why can't I find the broadly speaking detective agency?
Oh shit.
Don't call us James.
Don't call us dolls.
Order sweethearts, babes, or honey buns.
And if you care to play the odds,
And call us anything at all.
Call us broads.
Broadly speaking, detective agency, would you like to speak to Lilac, Myrna, or Rose?
who says gumshoes can't wear high heels?
Oh, there it is. Oh, if I could just, excuse me. Hurry, I just want to get anywhere around here.
You ever think it's not the where that's the problem?
What?
Precisely. Not to mention the when, the who, or the how.
What's the matter, Myrna?
I thought I heard a distant cry of distress.
No, that's not your belly growling for food. It's your detective brain growling for a case.
You got the ad. You got the slogan.
You got the secretary.
You got the secretary.
I wish I could say.
But he can't type. Now he needs some business.
What, that case last week about a long-lost gerbil wasn't satisfying enough?
True. 5 minutes poking behind the fridge shook pills for life.
I'm telling you, something's coming.
And I'll be ready when it does. Broadly speaking, detective agency.
Can't knock his eagerness.
Hello?
I think it's doors ringing a bell.
Must have hung up. Wait a minute.
If we wait another minute, the door's gonna hang up too.
Is this oh, at last!
I told you wear too much perfume, Rosie.
Oh, it's a love.
You don't suppose she's dead, do you?
If she is, she's got a funny habit of breathing.
Let's get her in a chair.
Boy, she's as light as a feather.
What does that make me, Earl? The whole turkey?
I was just saying.
Word to the wise girl, when you're working with women, eggs stay on the 8-way.
Anyway. Oh, yes, got it, of course.
Will have to change the will. I'll meet her sleep. Through us, Bella, I bet.
Face that young, that innocent, or mine's young.
Me too.
Me three.
Vermont.
In Tennessee, Bethel Springs, which actually did take its name from pretty nearby, but the town itself took its name from the Presbyterian Church, which...
Rosie, you're coming up the narrative.
Tennessee, right.
An idyllic town, a seemingly perfect town.
But in reality,
A trap,
A cage.
a prison with a well-meaning warden.
One
person,
My mother.
my agent.
my fiance, Harold, slicked back hair, decent teeth, and on had
Rose,
Harold, done.
Mom sat me down and said,
Lila, you were born to be a nun. Mr. Goldman yelled at me from the back row.
Myrna, you were born to be a singer.
Harold got down on one knee and said,
Rose, you were born to be my wife.
but when I put my ear to the ground,
And listen for my future.
all I got was some muffled sort of noise left over from his head falling off back in February.
Rosie.
Future coming, loud and clear.
the sound of Bible verses echoing through the cathedral.
The sound of noisy bus engines and squawking microphones.
Sounds of dishes clink in the sink, babies crying in the crib. It wasn't that bad. I think on that time,
Rose.
did I blew it.
Doors swinging closed.
A nun, Lilac, a nun. Doors slamming shut.
A singer, Myrna, a singer.
Doors never reopening.
My wife, Rose, my wife.
So you left these small town existences to rebrand yourselves as female detectives in a male-dominated industry to prove that no one can put you in a box, no siree Bob, right?
Correct.
And I'll be happy to take calls and handle messages, as sometimes I've gotten to do those things so far.
Oh, look, she's waking up.
Are you doing good? Feeling better?
I hope I didn't faint.
No, you just took a brief, unscheduled nap is all.
Earl, get her to Java, will ya?
Coming right up.
I don't want to be in any trouble. My name is Donna Rockbridge.
I'm Myrna. This is Lilac and Rose.
And I'm Earl. One lump or two bits.
Two, please.
So, what brings you to the scene of Mr. Roger in particular?
Here you go.
Thank you. Well, I was hoping you could help me. I'm looking for my twin sister Willa. Our parents recently died.
Oh, honey, that's rough.
Our condolences.
Thank you. It's been a very difficult time, and I'm afraid Willa hasn't taken it well. Her and I and our parents led quite a sheltered life on our estate, our farm. And when our parents passed, Willa ran away. Oh dear.
Too strong?
No. The coffee is fine. I just felt a sudden chill.
Oh, we know that feeling.
Do you? What is it?
It's the city breeze.
It lurks. It watches.
Beady little eyes and upturned collars.
Shadows and furtive glances.
Are they talking about us?
I interpret it as an overall reference to the general milieu, rather to any particular aspect of said environment.
Are they talking about us?
Nah.
Whispers and rumors, the sound of doors being jimmied and locks being busted.
Cards shuffled, chips scattered.
Feet running in darkened alleys.
Everywhere you go, men looking to score, trying to get something from nothing from an unsuspecting someone.
Gosh, why do you stay here?
Precisely for people like you, Donna. If you can feel the chill of the city breathing down your neck, you've come to the right place.
Because you're like a mouse and it sees an owl swooping down in around buildings under trees, and then it gets its talons ready and then... Never mind.
And here I find myself.
I keep going, I can't help it.
So, Donna, the story is you want us to help you find your twin sister Willow. Have you tried the cops?
Well, no, because there's one other little detail. Willa took some things with her that weren't hers, family heirlooms, some jewels, and I just don't want her to get in trouble. She's just not thinking clearly with our parents dying and all. So she's got some rocks she's trying to fix for cash.
And she's come to the big city to do it.
So it's a juicy one. A runaway plus a heist. Nice.
Earl, professionals don't take delight in other people's misfortunes.
Sorry, miss. You just haven't had one of those yet.
Yeah, not that our portfolios are busting at the seams.
The case of the missing gerbil. Kind of thin if you ask me.
Donna, I think I speak for all of us here at the Broadly Speaking Detective Agency when I say we'll take the case.
Here, here.
There! You're just a secretary agrees.
When it comes to missing persons and census merchandise, speed is of the essence. We want to cover as much territory as we can as fast as we can.
We gotta split up.
I got a hunch for the look.
So do I.
We ain't just broadly speaking, we're broadly connected. Back here in 3 hours to compare notes. Earl,
Me and Miss Rockbridge will work our way through a pot of sock strained coffee.
And try to figure out the difference between the door and the phone, maybe.
Yeah, of course, got it. Doors ring, phones knock. Sorry, just a little humor.
Save the jokes for when the case is closed.
Smells like the city.
Bad breath, deep debt.
Tobacco smoke and evil intentions.
Let's go rattle some cages.
I knew just where I was headed. A diver of Bailey's wanted. And, you know, as the old saying goes, sometimes you get the most from the least. I'm not getting sidetracked this time, no. The other prosecutor's reputation for saying that a mile adds up to an inch. But I'm walking right into lion's den, and I'm going to come up with a whole fresh, hot information. Yes, I am.
What's the password?
Who came up with the password?
I did.
What's your name?
Leon.
The password is Noel.
Fine, you can enter.
Hey, how'd you get in here?
Leon, you know the rules.
No individuals of the female variety allowed.
Well, she said the password, so I had to let her in.
How did she know the password?
I don't know. I told her my name was Leon, and then she thought a little bit, and then she was like, the password's Noel. And so I opened the door and I let her in because that's the password.
Noel's Leon backwards.
I thought I was being clever.
All this time I thought Leon liked Christmas.
But Leon, password or not, you should have let her in because you know the number one rule of this here establishment.
No dames allowed!
I'm not a dame.
You sure look like one.
Looks can be deceiving.
My mom used to say that. Looks can be deceiving. I think she's right. Plus, she knew the password.
Noel. I mean, I like Christmas.
So, you're not a dame, huh?
I'm not a dame, I'm not a doll, I'm not a sweetheart.
So, what are you?
I'm a broadband rose. Thank you very much from the Rose Speaking Detective Agency. And from here on out, the questions are going to be going from me to you, not you to me.
Yeesh. This is getting confusing.
I'm on my way to trouble. 6 feet, 2 inches tall, 180 pounds of square-jawed, wisecracking difficulty, going by the name of Slade Gunderman. There are a lot of things I'd like to think about Slade. That he was a nice, law-abiding guy, that would have a few innocent laughs, and that we parted the best of friends. Yeah, a lot I'd like to claim about Slade, if I didn't give a lick about the truth.
Lala, last time I saw you, you brought my heart in the freezer.
That might have been on account of you cooking mine on the spit.
Not sure I'm ready for another round.
Good then, let's keep this square. I'm here on business.
Broadly speaking agency.
You left out detective.
Must have been one of the Freudian slips.
Slippery was your middle name, as I recall.
And hard-boiled was yours, but your thinking's pretty scrambled.
Not that your show's any softer than it was, but let's quit with this egg talk before we get arrested.
For what?
Being poetic without a license.
Tell you something else we gotta quit.
What's that?
Standing with our faces so close like this.
Why is that?
I'm thinking about trying your lipstick on secondhand.
It's not your color.
It might be my shade.
That didn't make sense.
Never occurred to me that sense was our top priority, Lilac.
Well, it is now. I'm looking for somebody. On account of my client, I'm looking.
Well, who's your client? I still might be interested.
She's a good-hearted, sincere story. So, in other words, nowhere near your type.
Alright, well, why don't you give those pillars of beauty a rest? I'll do my best not to think any bad thoughts.
I'm disappointed.
That's a madness.
I don't have much faith I'll succeed.
Miso.
When to go with your brain, when to go with your gut. The logical side is telling me to spend the next few hours down at the local library looking through resources for the last name Rockbridge. Although the library's that way, I'm feeling a pull towards the nightclub across the street. That's where I'm gonna go.
Well, boys, would you look what we got here? Someone must have left the window open and this bird flew in.
Hello, pretty birdie.
Yeah. A songbird by the name of Myrna Malloy.
I don't recall ever having the displeasure of making your acquaintance.
My cousin showed me a picture of you once, and I never forget a face.
Oh, the name that goes with it. Pretty good. I like it probably with a big.
And I like you better from across the room. Who's this cousin?
Oh, he's just a very sad man from a very sad town in White River Junction, smack dab in the middle of the state of Vermont.
A very sad state.
Don't help me, Rocco!
Sorry, Bob. Yeah, Mr. Sugar don't need your help. He don't need your help telling me he don't need my help.
Listen here, you big slap-happy dinglings. I will be asking for you to employ your primitive talents in just a moment, so be patient.
Yes, boss.
Yes, Mr. Sugar.
Because the cause of my cousin's sadness,
Why don't we call him Sal, since we both know who you're talking about?
the cause of Sal Goldman's sadness was that he had never heard a more melodious voice than the one emanated from this here songbird. Since he was a talent agent, he recognized that Myrna here was going to be his golden goose.
See how he keeps the birthday going? Clever.
Except the goose and the slide. Sure it is. Not ain't, huh? And. Tell him.
Boys,
Yes, boss.
my cousin's career in life was ruined when this broad walked out on him.
Bad, wrong.
Listen here, you two punch-drunk Slavidoms.
Yeah, boss.
Get up!
Shit.
I think I'm fading. No. I see the light. I'm going toward it. Wait. That's just the stage light. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
It's too easy.
Damn.
Left behind, some might think, while my adventurous employer fled their feminine wiles out there in the great beyond. Poor Earl, some might think. But while I'm sitting here pouring coffee for the lovely Donna Rockbridge, I don't feel like I got the short end of the stick. Not by a long shot. Can I get you something more, Miss Rockbridge?
What? Oh, no, I'm fine.
You hoping you might see her?
Who?
Your sister, Willa? I mean, you've been staring out that window an awful lot, and you just think she's gonna waltz on down the street? I mean, there's an awful lot of places she could be.
Do you even know that?
Shoot.
Well, of course, I just figured.
I'm so sorry. Edgar, was it?
Earl,
Earl, I really did not mean to snap.
don't sweat it. The way I see it, you've lost everything in a pretty short order. I mean, who wouldn't snap?
That's so very kind of you.
Were you close with your family?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I just figured, we'd start a little friendly conversation right away.
I'm not very accustomed to talking about such things with.
The hell?
Yes. Those women you work with. Oh, they're such fascinating people. I couldn't help but be taken by their stories. I admire that kind of pluck.
But I thought you were passed out while the broads were doing their reminiscing.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of them, how long has it been, Earl, since they left?
Well, a couple hours, give or take.
And you think they've made progress?
Well, I haven't worked with them for long, Miss Rockbridge. My position is the hell. But I would take a guess to say they've made some significant progress. Will you please excuse me? What's going on, you two? You've been sneaking around all day. What's the deal?
Deal? I have no deal. You have deal?
No, we were just looking for the
The Broadly Speaking Detective Agency? This place is hard to find. Oh, this is Detective Agency? We were not looking for Detective Agency. Detective Agency filled with client secretary was last thing we were looking for. Right? Honestly? How did you know I was
you're very secretary-ish.
You're not from around here, are you?
No, not from city, just visiting from West Virginia.
You don't sound
It's
like
a very remote part of West Virginia. Anyway, our bad. We were just looking for the,
Ice cream shop.
Yeah, the ice cream shop. And we got lost, so we're just trying to get lost again.
Vanilla for me. Ice cream.
Hallelujah, they're back!
Never mind them. So you find Willa. What were the horses there, kid?
We barely had time to pronounce ourselves.
Girl, you've got an emergency appointment to make.
What for, Myrna?
Call the salon. When I was out cracking some jaws, I busted a nail.
But please, what about Willa?
Well, we know she is indeed in the city.
We know that she is indeed trying to leverage some very expensive jewelry.
So she's been seen then.
Oh, she's been seen, heard, smelled, all over the place. Your sister's been busy, but she's having a hard time getting what she's after.
Oof.
Nobody wants to pay her for the jewels?
Nobody wants to mess with the name Rockbridge. It seems you might have left out a fact or two about where your family is. Hold on.
I really didn't want to seem presumptuous, you know.
Depends on the company how hard she tries.
What's that, Earl?
Nothing.
Turns out your sister's making it even harder to find any takers since she's not trying to trade the rocks for cash.
What? You might want to sit down for this.
Willa has come to the state with a portion of the family treasure to hire a hitman.
You don't mean to have her twin sister, which would be you, murdered?
Oh, Willa, what have you done? I know it sounds like she's being a bit rash,
Well, yeah, murder's a bit on the rash side.
but she's just not thinking clearly. I just need to talk to her. How soon could we really find her?
It's a slow process, honey. I mean, we were up stirring the pot for hours and stuff simmered up.
It was hard for me to keep things from boiling over.
Personally, I met some very appreciative individuals who found my style of self-expression highly scintillating.
Congratulations on finding a fan club, Rosie.
For meeting for lunch on Tuesday.
The point is, Donna, these things take time. We've been lucky this afternoon, but it could take days to actually pin her down. You can't expect her to show up gift wrapped, right?
But
That was the door. That was not the phone. I'm now going to get the door. Not thoroughly confused.
You get the door or I'll get the phone.
The clear instructions are deeply appreciated.
Delivery.
Yeah, read it.
Broadly speaking, detective agency, Myrna speaking.
What's this?
I only deliver. I make no guesses as to the contents of said deliveries. I think it's a body. It is not moved. Here's a note. I was never here.
Yes, we did do that. No, we do not specialize in pet murder retrieval. Have a pleasant night. Thank you. Fellow Ross.
Hello.
And Earl.
Present.
Let's agree upon a policy, namely, that if we get any future requests asking to locate small animals of any kind, we firmly decline. Agreed?
Agreed.
You're here. The secretary agrees.
One pet gerbil and we're labeled for life. What's this?
Just came in. Should I read the note?
By all means.
Dear Broad to the BSDA,
The initials sound so official.
it has come to the attention of several of us in the neighborhood that you've not only hung out your shingle, but are highly detailed as inventor.
Our fostering apparently got notice.
Congratulations and welcome, and we hope our future interactions will be mutually beneficial. As a token of our esteem for the work you've done so far, but also because we find this merchandise, for lack of a better term, too hot for our liking, we have brought you one Willa Rockbridge.
Willa?
That's the fun.
The individual for whom you've been looking. We only ask that you get her out of our hair and drop this matter as quickly as possible. Sincerely, various parties you visited today.
Is she dead?
P.S. She's not dead. Only fainted a bit and a little drugged for ease of transportation. The jewels are in her jacket pocket.
You did it! You recovered my jewels and you found my sister! Oh, I could not be more happy. I sent you my address and you can send me an invoice for whatever I owe. Double it, even. Oh, I could not be more pleased. I'm gonna tell everyone here about you guys.
Hold your horses there, honey. Your sister just tried to buy a hit on you.
I know, but I saw the police station on my way here. I'll take her and turn her in myself.
We should.
No! You strong women in your strong, independent ways have given me so much strength. I can be powerful too. I will take it from here.
Logic would have me jumping up and down for the easy solution to our first maker case.
Job done, client satisfied, money coming in. What work could the president want?
But somehow, when Donna left with Willa, she left behind a trail feeling like agitated thieves.
I was hoping to make a deli run soon, but the air right now does not feel conducive at all to salami.
Something's off. When Donna asked if Will was dead, it didn't sound like fear in her voice. It sounded more like hope.
When she found the jewels, she said, my jewels. Not our jewels, not the family jewels, my jewels.
Something fishy's going on. The girl that took the cart and took off like a shot wasn't the same little thing that fainted on our door a few hours ago.
Hey! Sorry to interrupt your silent contemplation, but I happened to be looking out the window and noticed that she did not head directly to the police station.
So where'd she go?
The docks?
The dogs! Donna, please, untie me and let me go.
Oh, I'm not the one to put you in this situation.
I know that. Look, we've both
Shush,
done some-
shush. Willa, I want to try something out on you. Tell me how convincing you find this. Oh, police officer, I was on the way to the police station with my poor unconscious sister when a gang of hoodlums grabbed her away from me. I didn't know what to do.
Donna!
And, oh no, you're telling me they threw her in the ocean to drown? She's gone too? Oh, how awful. How terrible. So what do you think? Of course, when the time comes, I will throw in some other tears, some moans, some other signs of female vulnerability. So what do you think?
You're not gonna throw me in the water, Donna. You can't.
Oh, but I can. Just one little push and the deed is done. No! Oh, well, you know what's happening, dear twin sister of mine? You're confusing the two of us. Just because you don't have the strength to follow through with a plan of disposing your supposed loved ones, that I would have the same difficulty. But haven't I shown you I'm willing to do whatever I want to get what I want? What I deserve!
You are this murderer. You killed mother and father.
Oh, now you're remembering, aren't you? And I thought the final phase of following through with my plan of inheriting the full Rockbridge fortune, namely eliminating you, would take a lot more time. But those broads are good, aren't they? Well, what did that Myrna say? I can't expect you to show up gift-wrapped, can I? But look, here you are, trussed up like a Christmas turkey, ready to be dropped in the brine. Goodbye, Willa. Donna, wait!
Hold it right there, Miss Rockbridge.
Oh, thank goodness you arrived. You would not believe.
Don't put on the signs of female vulnerability on us. We heard everything.
I see.
She was gonna kill me.
And you was gonna kill her. And she already killed your parents.
It's like the close-knit family people have.
And I suppose you think this is the end of the line.
It would appear that way. We're taking you to
Oh, you are not taking me. Oh, I am a lot more determined than you think.
No, you're bad. You're swimming like a fish.
I can catch her.
No, hold on.
No, I can get her.
You see those big fins slicing torta like torpedoes?
That's a man.
You don't mean.
Yup, this is a shark-infested harbor. You know what they say about making friends with a shark? You always end up his chum.
Girl, that joke was incredibly morbid and tasteless.
You're just a secretary, man.
I only wanted to be filthy rich. Somebody!
Words.
Too bad. You were right. My American comrade, Donna Rockbridge, would have made excellent
well-to-do, influential American family.
Yeah, and with a murderous past, we could have held her over for blackmail.
Innocent face.
Completely lacking a moral compass.
Greedy enough to betray country for quick bucks. Well, what is American expression? Serve more fish and sea.
Yeah, ones that haven't been bitten half.
Let us know when you find next candidate. And remember, no more psst.
I'll make a note.
You sneak this way, I sneak
Extra, extra, out-of-towner tries to kill her own sister, resulting in her own death. You don't really think she would have thrown me, tied up in defenses as I am, into the harbor to die a horrible death?
Yup.
She was not pleasant.
So, why are you guys out here anyway?
We always come down to the docks at night.
Watch the thought end up the city.
Consider how receipts into our soul.
Turning us roaring from the inside out.
And decide, maybe it's time to leave this lonely burg. Once and for all.
To weigh the scales and see if there's more to keep us here than there is to pull us away. Plus, it's kind of pretty.